Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Missy Cooking on a Budget, and I'm Missy. So the other day, we went to the red apple farm, and we got our half bushel of apples over here, and I'm going to make you guys some apple crisp. And I think you might find it interesting to watch this recipe because it's not your ordinary kind of apple crisp recipe. We add a little extra to it, so I think you'll enjoy it. So I'm gonna bring it right down. I already cut my apples up because we need a lot of apples for this. So I got them all cut. They're in water with a little bit of lemon juice in there. Let me go grab my lemon juice because I peeled it sitting down and I left my lemon juice over there. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is get these apples. Now the recipe is for like a 9 by 13 pan, which is kind of too much for just me and my husband. So my hands are clean. We're going to put some apples down in here. Now, what I did was, you need a firm apple for this. So we've got, some Macintosh, some green apples, and I think Cortland. I think. So that's about good in this pan. I'm going to do a little pan over here for a neighbor. So, and I just cut them any size. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. I'm going to take some lemon juice and do that, kind of over that a little bit. Hopefully you can see what I got going on over here, hopefully. So for this part of it, I'm going to need 1 cup of white sugar, which I'm going to kind of split up between these couple of pans here. One tablespoon of flour. You know, I got everything out. I did not take out the flour. Sorry about that. Oh. So, and again, I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I've made it enough times I kind of know. This is going to help make the juice. And then we're going to do some cinnamon. Now, if you're doing it all in one pan, it's 1 tablespoon of cinnamon also. But again, I'm kind of making it in 3 different pans. We like the cinnamon. Just a little bit more. And then everybody's going to get a little bit of water. About a tablespoon in each thing. give or take. All right, so I'm going to set these aside while I make the crumble. So for the crumble, I'm going to need 1 cup of oats. You want to do the quick oats. And again, I'm going to add a little bit more than what the recipe says, because we like that crumble on top. So 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of brown sugar, we want to make sure we firmly pack this. And yes, I'm making a mess doing so, but so, and again, I'm going to add a little bit extra. I'm going to need 1 cup of flour. A 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. A 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm using unsalted butter, so I'm going to add in a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt. I'm going to add in about a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. Yes, allspice is strong. So about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. I'm going to add in some more cinnamon. About a 1/2 teaspoon. I am going to add in. Okay, so my little secret ingredient is the graham crackers. My daughter came up with this way back, 15, 20 years ago, because she likes the crumble, and it was never really enough. So we started adding this to it, which we do like the cinnamon. We use the cinnamon graham crackers. I could not find cinnamon, so that's why I added a little extra cinnamon in there. And so I'm going to use about 1/2 cup of this crumble mixed in. And now it comes, we used to just break them up, buy the graham crackers, but it comes in this convenient little box nowadays. So I'm going to throw that in. Then I'm going to throw in a 1/2 cup of melted butter. Give everybody a good mixture. And you want it to be like sand. Give everybody a nice, good mix together. I may have to use my hands. This smells so good. oven is preheated to 350. And you're going to leave it in there until your apples are cooked. Everybody's oven is going to be different. Start out checking it after 35 minutes. Bring this first one over. And we want to cover the apples. And I might make a second batch to cover the other ones if I don't think that's going to be, if this one doesn't seem like it's enough. And that's it. In the oven it's going to go, like I said, 350 degrees. I'll start checking it. Fork, knife tender. It's bubbly. That's when you know. I'm going to put a pan underneath these because it will bubble over a little bit. And that's it. That's how you do that. Okay, so this is what I got left. I'm going to put it on this one. And it looks like I'm going to have to make a little bit more for the other one. But that's not a big deal. So I'm going to wash my hands, get these two started, clean up my mess, and go from there. Just got to melt a little bit more butter for this little bit more that I'm making. And I will show you when they're all done. Here's our finished product. Doesn't that look good? If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share. Need those watch time hours, and remember, when I get to 500, it's going to be giveaway time. I should have got out a bigger spoon, but that's alright. This looks so good. Alright, you all have a blessed evening. Remember, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you on the next video.